the usual food court. This is where you have spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow. But I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
You're the one suggesting it. You pay for it. You know, since I'm leaving, I'm telling you to pay for it.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
We'll have a good time laughing about our memories. You reminisce with the others.
I really... Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
It's sad.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might...
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does
Yeah.
that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right? What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You have the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Amatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave. Actually, it didn't really show that she just had it in her hand.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
Of course, it has to be on the last day.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel.
Oh, now it's relevant.
Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot.
And how much you want to kill us for putting you in?
Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Dachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass.
Well, thank you, Dachi.
You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me, too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
The letter ends there. You obtain Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. There we go. Max out our last social link for the game. Toru Adachi. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Makatsu Izanagi, the ultimate form of the Hunger Arcana. Yep. You can now fuse Makatsu Izanagi, the Tempter of the Void. Still though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kind of know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that Conductor?
Got it.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. You learn about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Dachi Namatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to this town was... well... my Uncle Dojima. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Gotta see Dojima and Nanako. They were the one there. They were the first ones who you met. So there has to be connections with them. But Dojima, he's just a human. Nanako's a kid. And it's cloudy now. Okay, floodplains. Let's see. Riverbank. Ah, there they are.
Did you already meet all your friends?
I wanted to talk to you about something.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, Big Bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
Right. And then, after the gas station, we met with the gas station attendant.
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Wait, wait, what did you say? So he's not stuck in my mind because you don't remember him?
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
But we have. Only on rainy days, though.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, Big Bro.
I talked to him?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick? You said you were okay, but
But I asked, I can't go up.
that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
Oh, yeah, I know him. Just like, he's the first person I met, so I just want to say. It might be important.
Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Wait for me.
Okay.
The first place he stopped when he came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Alright. To the gas station. It's not here. Maybe Igor can help? And we're finally able to get in.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you?
Yes, I like to do some fusion.
You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow. That's a lot.
It's not even math.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Jane Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds. To protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence, much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
It began raining. Back to where it all began. Just gonna save right here. The only person who comes out during the rain. Hello there. Hi there. Do you need something? Isn't this where I first... What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have any opening yet. Do you know Namatame? Ah, that serial murder suspect? Yeah, a real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Well, I wish I could ask about Adachi, but, have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so, yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." That's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you? About the time we first met? Did you give me the power? Amazing. You reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Dachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The one who had potential. But having said that, I'm rather surprised.
You really are troublesome.
Oh, you have a portrait, and you have scary red eyes.
Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Are you talking about Nanako? Or are you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, Suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
You know? What about it?
It seems you don't know who gave her that comb either. That comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visit Tatsumi's exile with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Don't you look down on Marie.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Who are
You
you?
must know by now. Isn't that why you came? Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough.
Oh, sorry. To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
The fog.
I am Izanami. Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you just encountered was an entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amno Sigiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious Sioux, will become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before you leave town. You must ensure complete peace for this town where you live with everyone. And let's go to the central shopping district. Let's set everything up. Alright. Armor. We're good. Good thing there. Everyone's got that. Sell everything. Chrome Heart. Kododama Cape. Alright. And we do have about about half an hour before we end off, so let's just grab the items we need. Let's see here. That. I think that's good for the rest of them. Alright. Now, let's fuse the personas. Let's make those last ones. Oh. Something's different from usual. You don't see Igor anywhere.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I wonder how many times it's been that we've seen each other like this. Apparently, we met for a purpose after all. Do you remember? The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest. The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and their destiny. But my predecessor is gone from this place for a completely different reason.
And she's talking about Elizabeth.
No one ordered her to leave. She left of her own will to accomplish her own ends. Such a thing cannot happen to the residents of the Velvet Room, so I wish to know the reasons behind it. My ultimate aim was to bring that foolish girl to her senses and return her here. To do so, I had to know why she left, and I felt that the key to understanding rested with you. But now, I'm even more confused. I can't say whether her choice in fact was foolish or not. All residents of the Velvet Room are destined to find themselves. It was true for her as well. Why did she suddenly give up on her quest? That was my greatest worry. But then again, maybe my premises were flawed. Maybe she found her answer and so left this place. In which case, my role is not to blindly bring her back. What was it that she gained? And who am I? What I may receive from you will most likely show me the answer to those questions. That is why fate did not bring a guest who only talks, but one who holds unmatched power. I would like to issue a request to you, not as my master's guest, but a personal request from me to you. Would you fight a match against me? I won't force you, of course. There's no reason for you to go that far. After all, if we were to clash, I might sever your thread of destiny. But encounters always bring change to both sides. If you emerge victorious, you will surely gain something as well. Please consider the offer carefully before making your decision. Should you opt to accept my request, bring this to me where I will wait.
Received an invitation from Margaret. Obtained the awkward invitation. It says, I await you at the ends of heaven.
I look forward to seeing you again.
So that is a super boss. And like in Persona 3, you can fight Elizabeth. 4, you can fight Margaret. And Persona 5, it's the twins. You can do that if you want to. I'm not going to that. I've never been any one of them. None of them. Alright, so let's see the forecast. Alright, on the cross. We're done with that. Alright, so we need Hachiman. Let me just take a picture of, all this stuff here. So we're gonna need those 4. And, those 5. And these 5. So we just do that. And that. Beelzebub. Well, I think I should start with these because I already have one persona in there. Or actually, so start with Lucifer. Yeah, let's start with Lucifer because you just need to grab 3 more. I don't think we've done this fusion yet, so I'll show this off. Who dares call to me? You have the strength to penetrate this accursed darkness. You caught my interest, whelp. I am Lucifer. I will lend you my power for the moment. Yeah, no. Repel light. I'm gonna take off that, eyes, cause... yeah. Absorb electric. I can't. No, I'm not letting that change. Victory cry. Alright, Beelzebub. Who dares call to me? I have the strength to penetrate this accursed darkness. Eh. Primal Force. Severe damage to one foe. Sure. Mamadou, nah. Gonna pass on that. Endure Light. Automatic Revival. 50% chance. Sure. No Mudo boost. No, not changing that. Okay, that's if that. We're gonna get to you soon. Alright. I'll show this off as well. I'm Yoshitsune, your shield, your sword, your friend. Heat Riser. Why do you need Repel Electric when you already Repel Electric? That's pointless. Electric Amp. I don't think so. Nah. Hassle Toby. That's going to be a really powerful move. Hassle Toby. Okay. Futsunushi. Getting at pupil. One. Actually, I totally forgot I could just where we already had Matar Kaja, so I mean, yeah, but if it once it goes away, so at pupil. No Dizzy really. Nah. Ollie Dance. The hit rate of an attacking unit is reduced by half. I think Magdallion I'm gonna get rid of. 85. No. Because usually half the time it's not that good of a change, so. Alright, that's all the personas we can make so far. Let's see. Our compendium. 96%. Don't know how much else we're missing. But we do have one more we can use. Izanagi no Okami. This is require all 12 spots. Let me just make sure I got that picture in. No, I don't. Cause, oh boy, this all 12 slots. I wish they gave a 13 one. A 13 slot. And it's basically every arcana. Let me just sit and take pictures of the personas I have right now, because these are some powerful ones. Alright, so. Dismiss every single one of these. Alright. So, first we need our very first persona, Izanagi. Escaping strength, priestess, empress. For fortune, emperor, we're gonna need Okisunu, this one. Nothing here, nothing here. Chariot, Natataishi. Fortune. Actually, did we miss Moon? No. We need Norn. Oh. Going up. Oh, and I totally missed the one other, full, Legion. Okay, for Moon, we need, this one. I'm not gonna pronounce his name. Star. Tower. Temperance. I think I'm missing. Yeah, I'm missing priestess. Priestess, we need. Where are you? Holy cow. Hanged. Orthus. Sandman. Last one is freaking Sandman. Alright. The OG persona. All you need is Sandman. Where is he? Should be in this. There he is. Sandman of all personas. Izanagi no Okami. Megidolion. Victory Cry. Angelic Grace. Mind Charge. Here we are making the ultimate form of our persona. It's finally time. And all these stuff we have in our possession. So let's do that. God's hand. I think I'll put Integral as something to like get rid of later. Let's also. It's basically perfect in any way. Power charge. Bring on the god. Thou art I am thou. From the sea of thy soul I come. From the very moment of my emergence, I've been the guiding light shed to illuminate thy path. I am the original god, Izanagi no Okami. No. The world. That's it. That's all I think all the personas we can make. Because some of them I can't use because I don't have the other max social link and it's only 96%. Oh well. So this is our setup. Going in. Got the world in our hands. Alright. So, one last time. Back to the food court. This is finally it. So many things have happened up until now, but now we will beat this Izanami and put an end to this, right? Yes, but since we're spread all out over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Izanami. We thought Amno Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out there was something behind it too. That something was a guy at the gas station? I can't believe she was disguised as a gas station attendant smack in the middle of town. Does that mean she knew Power and Dojima-san would stop by there on that day he came to Inaba? I guess it is the best place to greet people from out of town, but then did she come into contact with Dachi and Namatame also? At a different place disguised as someone else? Who the hell is this Izanami? Izanami, and Amnosagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology, and we learn about that in Gekukan. Izanami no Okami, and Izanagi no Okami, and Izanami no Okami. Huh? You saying she's a god? Huh, like that's possible. That reminds me, remember the persona that Dachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but I thought it was kind of like the persona that Power first called. Izanagi, was it? Izanagi is also the name of a god in the same legends. Since both of them awakened with the same push from the same individual, the power may have been similar. The persona is one's heart-given form. The images of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, so if the personas resemble them, there may be a connection there, since the enemy reigning over that world calls itself Izanami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izanagi and Izanami's names originated from the word Izanau, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatami-san's Detective, Adachi, and Power-kun, even us, were we invited to play our parts in this case as if there was some deeper meaning behind it all? Deeper meaning? I don't really get it. But if she's trying to mess everything up, I can't let that happen. We gotta defeat her. Push that guy. By facing our own shadow on that side, we awaken to our persona abilities. However, that did not apply to Power Senpai. Yeah, even before all this persona stuff, Power could stick his hand into a TV. Sorry about that. I guess that sort of backs Izanami's claim that she personally awakened his power. The same holds true for Namatame and Adachi. She selected 3 outsiders to bestow powers upon, and watch what would transpire from there. Well, now that we know all this, we just gotta beat the hell out of Izanami. Let's hurry get this over with. Power's going back home tomorrow. The Midnight Channel. The rumors about the Midnight Channel. It may be that this Izanami was the one who originally spread them. Neither Amnosagiri nor the Shadows have taken a single step outside of the world. Simply put, the only one who could have spread the rumor was someone who had come from there. The more it got passed around, the more extra junk it added to it. Like one big game of telephone. That's where you have to watch it alone, and the one who appeared is your soulmate stuff came from. Since it took place on TV, we never considered the possibility that the images broadcast on the Midnight Channel could vary from viewer to viewer. But whenever we talked about what we saw afterwards, there were never any inconsistencies. What changed according to each person was most likely the image clarity. Yeah, I can think of a few places where that might have happened. When Saiki-senpai appeared, I was the first one who was positive it was her. For Yukiko, it's Chie. For Kanji, it was Yukiko that said who the person was on TV was. I thought because each of us had a strong attachment to the victims, we linked the TV image to them in our head. I bet we actually saw a clearer image on the TV than everyone else. The same could probably be said for Namatame. That's why he was always a step ahead of us. I thought it was because he knew the area well, as a delivery man. But I was dying at how fast he identified Nanako-chan. Since he was a savior, he must have seen Nanako's images from the very beginning. Alright, but who cares about the details? Power Senpai's leaving tomorrow, right? Should we really be wasting time like this? Yeah, he's right. Let's hurry and defeat this Izanami. Let's go in.
Alright, time to get fired up.
sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced. And it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives, there were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way. I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right! All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this!
So this would be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. And with that, we will call it a stream, because it is past 1 o'clock. I know I started late, it was because of my D&D session. But hopefully next stream, it will be the final one. It will be the last Persona 4 Golden stream. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're on Twitch, please don't forget to follow the channel so you guys get notified of when I stream. And subscribe to the channel because that helps me out a bunch. If you have Twitch Prime, that's a free sub. You guys just have to manually sub every 30 days. That's the downside of it. And if you're on YouTube, please don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, share with all your friends. Check out links in the description below for my social media links. And I will see you guys soon with my next stream or video. It's probably going to be the last one. I'll see you guys then. Power out. Yeah.